The Columbia Center for Urban Agriculture is an innovative farm program that brings agriculture to the people of Columbia, Missouri. And today we are going to be meeting its director.
We're here at the Columbia Center for Urban Agriculture's Urban Farm. It's just north of downtown in central Columbia. We started at the University of Missouri by composting food scraps from one of the dining halls on campus. We were bringing food scraps to community gardens around Columbia, really as a way of recycling. We've been at this site since 2010. We're just now finishing up our 7th growing season. And most of the food that we grow, we donate to local food pantries. So this urban farm is 1.3 acres right here in the middle of Columbia, and it's an educational site. The main purpose of the urban farm is to teach people. So when we grow the food, we work with volunteers and service learners, and people who are out here volunteering and learning can take that back in their own life and replicate it. Food and gardening are also a way to build community. When people are outside and gardening, they're meeting their neighbors, they're keeping an eye on what's happening in the community, and the social ties get stronger, so it really brings people together.
How many people work on the farm?
So the organization has about 12 staff. So not working just here at the farm, but throughout the communities, at schools and at families' homes. Last year we had about 300 volunteers.
Wow.
So college students, church groups, retirees, all different kinds of people who come out, and we get a lot of community support that way.
That's awesome. Oh, look at your peppers. Those are happy.
Yeah, the sweet potatoes are starting to encroach.
The sweet potatoes are like, this is my area.
They're like, hey peppers, what are you doing?
So what drives your decision for what you're going to put in the ground? Is it what you think people are interested in eating, or is it what you want to teach people about? How do you determine?
That's a great question. Since most of the food we grow goes to the food pantry, we've taken feedback from the customers at the pantries where we drop off. So it's really changed over the years based on the wants and the needs of the families at the pantry.
The Columbia Center for Urban Agriculture is not only operating right here in this location, they also have farms throughout the city of Columbia, and we're going to go check some of those out. So I've never seen a crate garden before. I didn't even know that this was possible.
Yeah, well, you can do anything. Urban agriculture is about possibilities. And so this crate garden right here at Lucky's Market is something that we started 2 years ago with the help of Lucky's. We call it the Crates to Plates Garden. Everything that we grow here is donated to local food pantries and other hunger relief outlets in Columbia. It embodies urban agriculture so well because it's portable. We can pick up these crates and take them anywhere. We're right here on top of concrete growing food. And given that urban agriculture can be kind of transient, growing in crates makes it pretty easy.
So all these businesses in Columbia can reach out to your organization, and you guys will partner with them to build farms or gardens wherever it is that they want.
That's right. We try to meet people where they're at. So if somebody wants help starting a garden at their home or their business, we can be there to help them do what needs to get done.
And I think next up we're going to be going to a pharmacy where you guys are growing a ton of food for another pantry.
That's right. Vegetables are the best medicine.
That's amazing. Let's go.
So we are at the Kilgores Community Garden. It is a garden that was started by the Kilgores Pharmacy here in Columbia. So after the pharmacy started the garden, they came to us and asked us to help them manage it and maintain it. All the food that's grown here at the garden gets donated to a low-income daycare just down the street.
I love that the goal of this farm is education. I mean, to me, that's what really makes it so special. Because when you approach a project like this from the angle of education as opposed to just being a farm stand and selling great produce to people, then you really spread this idea so much farther than if all you were doing is growing and providing really beautiful food to people.
We have the opportunity to add so much value to what we do by bringing other people into the process and provide them with experiences that a lot of people just wouldn't get otherwise. Everybody eats. And so if there's anything in the whole world that brings us all together, it's food. You can sit down at a table and you can break bread with a complete stranger, but you have that in common. It's really a community building tool.